Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to bring you great news about Hope Worldwide in Europe and Southeast Asia. I work for Hope Worldwide UK, and we have two programs there. We have a program to help those experiencing homelessness, and we have a program for those suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. I don't know if any of you have visited London recently, but you will have seen, if you have, the increase in homelessness on the streets of London. And homelessness can be caused by many different things. This is Brett. He's somebody that we've helped recently. He became homeless as a result of a breakdown in his relationship, and he was rough sleeping. And he came through the threshold of our offices, and he was lost, without self-worth and identity. And we were able to listen to him, to really understand what he needed. We provided him with training in the area of work that he wanted to be in. We gave him work equipment, and then we gave him a place to stay. And he is now rehabilitated back into his job and his society. And we have helped over 260 people on average a year to find private rented accommodation, and we've helped hundreds of more signposting them to other agencies that can help. The other program that we have is ODAT, which stands for One Day at a Time. It's a 6-month residential program. And as in most first world cities, drug and alcohol addiction is a real problem. This is a picture of Ray with his daughter, who was estranged from him for many years. And he's celebrating with her the victory of his graduation through the program. He was an addict for over 20 years, and he tried many times to be clean. And now he is. He's living in one of our third stage supported houses. He's volunteering with another charity, and he's reunited with the rest of his family. It's really a transformed life. So I'm also able to share a little bit about the rest of Europe. In November of this year, next month, a group of over 60 Hope delegates from 17 different countries, there's a map of Europe. These are the countries that are represented and are coming to our conference, will gather in Budapest, Hungary. As far as I know, that is more countries being represented at a Hope conference in Europe than ever before. And you know, the rest of Europe may be talking about Brexit and the UK leaving the European Union. But here at Hope UK, we're just talking about greater unity and better connection with Europe. You know, personally, I am deeply moved when I hear about my brothers and sisters in Eastern Europe share about how they give regularly of their time and money to help refugees, orphans, and the elderly to have a glimpse of hope. These disciples are not well off by Western standards, but they give sacrificially and regard themselves as blessed. And so I'm looking forward to the conference and being able to learn from them, and hopefully we will be able to give back in some way. I'm also blessed to share about the great work of Hope Worldwide in Southeast Asia. And I want to talk about one program in particular. I don't know if you recognize this image, but in April and May of 2015, the country of Nepal suffered 2 devastating earthquakes that killed over 9,000 people and left hundreds of thousands without a home. Hope Worldwide members from around the world, including the US, Canada, Australia, Singapore, UK, raised over $150,000. And a proportion of this money went to meet the immediate needs, meeting the needs of food, shelter, clothing, for people who had lost everything. But we also wanted to give back in a sustainable way. And so the team, the Global Disaster team, and Hope Canada, Hope UK, we came up with a plan to build a community space in a village that had been badly affected by the earthquake, the village of Chaimali, southwest of Kathmandu. We found that we could provide a microfinancing program for the villagers who had been borrowing money at an extortionate rate in order to sustain their small holdings. And we realized that we could provide these loans at a much cheaper rate and yet still make a profit. But with that profit, plow it back into the community to support the program. We also realized with this space that we could have a factory. And God's providential hand was at place because one of the UK trustees, John Partington, who's very good at making friends, he made friends with this Nepalese businessman who just happened to own one of the largest candy-making factories in Nepal. And the local produce of the village was pears. And he was willing to give his expertise and use his business contacts to give back to the village community completely free, without charging anything. Amazing. So these are the pears. They were harvested in August, that's just passed. They've been preserved, and next week, the first candy will be made, which is amazing. So not only is this program a viable business venture, but it has also been the base for 3 volunteer corps. And recently, in August 2018, a specialized medical corps went out to help the dental and medical needs of the village community. It's a great project because it's self-sustaining. The microfinancing program is already running at a profit and plowing back money into the community and to help computer training and English-speaking skills for the villagers. You know, God has truly blessed this coordination of Hope Worldwide members from around the world, and I want to thank you all for that. Southeast Asia has some incredible Hope programs. Here's some of the places where we have Hope programs. I haven't got time, unfortunately, to share about all of them, but if you're interested in finding out more, please come and see me afterwards in the fellowship. You know, finally, this is a heartfelt thanks from one of our programs in Kabul, Afghanistan. This currently helps 120 youths in computer training and English. You know, without your help, they don't have hope. But with your help, you bring hope and you change lives. Thank you.